Okay, let's get some red in the building. Some red. Dirty red. Dirty red, dirty red, dirty red. So, I don't know if you guys was able to see the video before this, but that was gold. And now I'm showing y'all what it looks like in red. So if y'all undecided, I don't want no gold. I want some red. So let's get right into it. The same thing. I take a pencil skirt, do my measurements, pencil skirt, boom. I take a fabric, even it out, and I take a square piece of fabric and I find the centerpiece of where the center of your chest is. I take a slit and cut it up to the neck to where I want it to stop. I fold this fabric down, sew it right sides together, and this is what you have. This is how the back looks. So this one I did a little longer than the gold, but this is how the back goes over, guys. The back goes over like this. So you could do this in any color you like, any color you please. I have a lot of colors, and I am so delighted to be able to showcase a lot of stuff that I did, because I've made so much stuff that probably I never would get to show it like this. So one of my friends said to me, she said, why are you going on YouTube showing people behind the scenes how you made something, so the next designer, the next person can take it and they can go and they can make it and brand and market and make money? And I say, you know what? Well, then good for them. I'm at the point, you get a point at time in your life where you say, I want to do this, I want to do this. I was making clothes for the past, well, I've been making clothes on and off for the past 11 years, 11, 12 years that I start, that I've been doing this. So I've been doing it for quite a bit. And then I went full flash on YouTube and start soliciting to get customers and different stuff like that. And the honest truth, guys, I do deal with depression. And with depression, you might be in a great spirit and you might be, oh, I want to do this and I want to market, I want to make all this and do all these things. And then one day you could be up here and then just one day, boom, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to do this. I don't want to talk to nobody. So depression is an up and down seesaw for me, and I had a traumatic experience in my life. Um, so I sometimes be sounding like a broken record. I don't want to, people that know me, y'all know what I've been through from here. I don't want to always have to be like to say it, but I have had a lot of traumatic experiences where I deal with that. I'm not on any type of depression medication or anything like that, because I learned that it's the power of your mind. So I just understand myself now. I remember one of my friends, so she was coming along and she know what I'm capable of doing, and she's like, girl, I got multiple websites sitting here, and she was like, I'm not using it. Let me do this for you. Let me get this done. Let me get this going. I said, no, 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 no. And she was like, what's wrong? I said, no, 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 no. I know me and I know what I go through, so my other job that I do is gonna pay the bills. So I'm gonna be good from that standpoint. This is just a second, multiple sources of income. This is just a second source of income that I do. I said, but I know me, and I know sometimes I get to the point where I don't want to be bothered. If I'm not gonna 100% commit and all the way committing to something, then I'm not gonna commit at all. So like I told her, I can pick and choose. I want to make clothes right now. I want to take a break. I want to make clothes. I want to take a break. I want to make clothes, take a break. So making clothes is in me, because that's something that I do all the time. Just like, say, for instance, you get real chefs. They be on TikTok and they be, showcasing what they do. And I'm for sure some of their main stuff, they're not putting it in these videos because they be like, no, that's why you come. But they giving you enough to know what to do. And it's like, they know they giving up some key stuff, but it's like they feel confident. They're like, hey, the people that's gonna order me to cater their weddings and parties and big birthdays and the cookouts, they're going to deal with me because they want to deal with me. They don't want to do the cooking. They want a chef to come in and do the cooking. So I told my girlfriend, I said, there will always be a place for me in the design world, because when I want to come back and I want to do it, I can do it and commit and be in that mode. And when I don't want to do it, I can disconnect. So I'm at that point where y'all ask, do I make clothes for people? I have right now, guys. There, God is working on me, and it's just for some reason I don't want to, but I found a way, because I was like, my YouTube channel was just sitting here and it was just in limbo. And now YouTube is where I made the most money, my bread and butter. For people that know me, I used to be A. Marie Lace Wigs. I used to do wigs, do seminars, and travel all around, doing things. So I finally, with the death of my son, I transitioned and didn't want to go back to the wigs. And then I went to school for dressmaking and pattern design. So behind the scenes, I've been putting, the craftsmanship into my sewing. And then finally I got, educated and got the diploma, and then I start soliciting to make clothes. And then, if you guys know, I make the reborn. So God gave me, I always say I'm blessed with gifted hands. God gave me gifted hands. So this is where I want to be. I want to be over here. I want to show you guys how I created something. And you make money off monetize. When your channel is monetized, you make money off of showing people. So that's what I want y'all to get in the habit of, what I'm here for. Because I think a lot of times on TikTok, they felt like I was on TikTok just some old lady thirst trapping and want a man. So I'm like, I didn't even know what a thirst trap. I said, what is a thirst trap? And they said, oh, that's when you set traps to get a man. And I'm like, well, if I was thirst trapping, I think I would solicit to men to get them to come to me, right? Because if I was doing a thirst trap to catch a man, then why am I soliciting to women only? So it must mean that I'm doing a thirst trap for women then, huh? I don't know, but they just, so it's like they didn't get it, what I was doing. They didn't understand what was going on, because I put on the outfit and, find these little quirky dance. I know I can't dance. I was grooving on TikTok, but I was in a happy place, because for a long time, what y'all don't know is that I couldn't even listen to music after the death of my family. Every song that I put on, I cry. So I finally learned to feel the love and the passion in music again. So, well, me doing that, I was expressing myself on TikTok, and that was a big moment for me, because that was something I had gave up on that I wasn't able to do. So I'm for sure the people on TikTok didn't know that, but they just see this lady. So that's why I start putting A. Marie Design on everything. A. Marie Design, A. Marie, because I want y'all to understand I'm a designer. Yes, I'm doing this little crazy comedy, this ratchet dancing, but I want it to be acknowledged for I am a designer. I am a designer. That's the whole point. I'm a designer. But no matter how many times I time stamp the videos and put my logo on it, they still misconstrued what I was there for and what I was looking for. I wasn't on TikTok as a dating app. I wasn't on Instagram as a dating app. I'm not on YouTube as a dating app. I was on here to showcase my talent. You can put yourself, you can go around and market yourself. You're not going to get far, but you could get on the internet and market and put that video out there. Instead of just reaching 500 people locally, you can reach a ton of people through the internet. Okay. So there's entrepreneurs and designer. Put your work out there. You're going to get a lot of hate and criticism, but just be ready, and be ready to block them out and understand they just a critic. What does a critic do? They there to criticize. They ain't even going to spend no money. So that's what I'm here for. This is what I'm doing. This is why I'm showing, because if it ain't bringing pleasure to nobody, it brings pleasure to me. When I load all my videos and I look and I see them little collages I put together, and I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself that I am able to do all these things. And thank you, God. And I'm grateful that I'm able to do it. So I hope that it's bringing y'all joy, because it's bringing me joy. Like Anita Baker, it brings me joy, because now people will see, oh, this lady make clothes. She designing. And YouTube is a more safer space, because all the crazy shit that going on TikTok, you ain't gonna get away with that too much on YouTube. You know what I mean? You can report that page and you'll disappear from them. So you're not gonna get all that craziness that's encouraged on TikTok. So it's like I needed a peace of mind, I needed a happy space, and this is where I'm at. Thank y'all for being on a journey with me. But as of now, I'm not making clothes for anybody. So I'm giving y'all the bread and butter for the other designer, upcoming entrepreneurs and designer. Y'all could do anything you put your mind to it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Believe in you. When you believe in you, somebody else will believe in you. Okay, I believe in me. Okay, I believe in me. So because I believe in myself, that's why I'm able to get people to believe in me. You got to start with yourself. Thanks for listening to the lecture, and I hope that this helps somebody. Talk to you later. Toodles.